Hey girl.
Freshman Josh saw a female he thought he never had a chance with. She was gorgeous, smart, funny, friendly, and unordinary. He couldn't help but want to be with her. Sadly, she had a boyfriend. Sadly, it wasn't Freshman Josh. He used to look across the cafeteria to see them together. They filled him with hatred and jealousy. It ruined his day. When they broke up, Josh jumped to get her. Freshman Josh tried once during the school year and failed because he didn't give her enough time. During that summer, he did everything he could possibly think of. Freshman Josh went bowling, and he told her he liked her. He also asked her to go to the beach multiple times, offered to go to Six Flags, everything he thought she would love. But time after time, he got shot down. Because of being so pushy, he failed. Freshman Josh was upset because of that being his first rejection, but Freshman Josh did not lose hope. Freshman Josh continued to give her time and turned into Sophomore Josh. Sophomore Josh and her became bus buddies in the afternoon and in the morning. Her twin brother sat next to Josh on the bus and told Josh that his sister liked Josh again, and they started flirting. She flirted like no other. One thing about her that stuck out to Sophomore Josh about flirting was her wanting to hold his hand. Instead of holding it, she grabbed it and pinched his hand. It was the cutest thing ever. They talked for about a month or two. In the middle of those months, their class went on a field trip to a museum in New York. During the bus ride, Josh was hoping she would sit next to him. She didn't. She sat next to somebody else. During the trip, Sophomore Josh was hoping to spend time with her, but she avoided him the whole time. He asked her why. Her response was because he was being too clingy, and if he didn't calm down, they would stop talking. So Sophomore Josh did calm down the clinginess, but it started back up again sometime later. Due to being clingy, Sophomore Josh lost her on the worst Thursday of his life. Josh had a baseball game against Penn Tech that he lost and came home to a message that he would never forget. Josh felt harder than the first. Sophomore Josh and her stopped talking for about a week, and her twin brother took her spot on the bus. Josh was getting discouraged, but he never gave up. After some time, her brother sat next to Josh in geometry class during sixth hearing period because Josh needed to ask him a question. Josh took a piece of paper out of his notebook and wrote a question down saying, "Does your sister like me again?" Her brother said yes. Josh's heart sank because Josh never thought it would happen again. Sophomore Josh made a vow to himself that he would not mess up probably the last chance he would ever have. Sophomore Josh and her talked for about a month and a half. During the month and a half, Josh came up with a plan to ask her out the way she would never forget. On June 11th, the school went to Dorney Park for the end of the year trip. When this time arrived, Josh was nervous. He did the plan and she turned red. Everyone saw, said aw, and they kissed and silked their feet. A year down the road, they are still together and better than ever. On their yearly anniversary, they didn't go to Dorney Park, which they wished they did. During the school lunch, Josh surprised her with a promise ring.
We stay here all day.
And my head be spinning.
You do that to me when I'm vertigo. You give me vertigo. Vertigo. Long as I get vertigo. Vertigo.
You're making me sweat.
Tell me that it's cool.